Good evening, Commanders Nation. So, I want to talk about a rookie class. Our rookie class, I've been saying this for a while now. I think we may have hit on each of them. We've only had 5 picks, but basically what I'm getting at is let's be honest, we got stomped against the Patriots. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. We didn't play our starters. Granted, I will admit, we lacked physicality. We didn't have the competitive edge, the toughness. We were missing some tackles, just a couple of small brush ups. But we have a bona fide leader in DQ. I'm not worried. That's not us. That's not us. Anyways, even in that stomping of a game, there's a couple of bright spots. Predominantly a rookie class, who we heard bright, not even spots, but like just raving about them the entire offseason. And in this video, I'm going to go in a bit more depth regarding that. But yeah, man, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. So basically, this is DQ. I'm going to play this clip real quick. DQ talked about this after we lost the game. But DQ has this to say regarding our rookies.
All right. Well, I thought that when I told the team there's some hard lessons tonight. We have really high standards. And I thought, man, we missed them. We missed them tonight.
Yeah, rightfully so. Yeah, even though it's just preseason, you don't want to go out like that. You're a competitor.
And getting to it, there were some things early I saw that I liked. Saw some from Connerly, Amos, Newton, a couple early that saw. And past that, just like you said, hated the score. But when we look at the evaluation, there's still things to get from it. And
yeah. I hate the score too. You know what I mean? I don't want that I don't want to be associated to that L. But evaluate and learn. Live and let learn. The fuck? It's not porn. It's like the fuck. It's Marvel. It's not Marvel porn. I don't know what the fuck I showed this for. I had this thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's for later. But yeah, man. For Marvel porn. But yeah. Anyways, what I do want to get to is we have 5 draft picks. Connerly Jr., Amos, Lane, Medrano, and Bill. I'm telling y'all right now, even though Lane didn't play that much, didn't do that much, I'm predicting this. I think we may have hit on each of these picks. Not even that. I'm not going to say they're all going to be freaking Hall of Famers or Pro Bowlers, but I think each of these picks could be with us for the foreseeable future and starting and contributing. And now you guys will be thinking, dude, it's way too early. I understand. It's super early. It's super early. But I said this about in my previous video. If you're only going to have 5 draft picks in a draft class, you better hit on each of them. And it seems like throughout the entire offseason, to me, when I like to evaluate players, I like to see consistency. Are you doing good in the offseason programs? Are you doing good in training camp? Are you doing good in preseason? You know what I mean? Not even consistency regarding your play, consistency regarding your emotional state. Are you locked in? Are you locked all the way in? And in the little amount of time we've had these kids, all I've seen is consistency, which to me is a great sign for your future aspirations in the NFL. So, going over we heard DQ talking about Connerly Jr., and I'm going to pull up a stat regarding Connerly Jr., but Amos, man, Amos is a guy who's been receiving praise, like in this article from Commander's Wire, this man's been receiving praise since he freaking joined our team. All throughout the offseason, OTAs, minicamps, now training camp. And in the preseason, we saw in week 1, he got strapped up. He got targeted, I believe, in the first drive against, I forgot the name of the wide receiver, but he was right there, tick for tack with him. He had excellent coverage on a deep ball, forcing an incompletion. Later in the same drive, Amos broke the line to drop the running back for a loss. I want a quarterback a cornerback who has screws loose. Is that too much to ask for? He's in there with Frozone. I just see the correlation between Frozone's offseason and rookie campaign with Amos's projection. Like, I don't know. Amos, man, he just has that overall swag. Like you see him and like, oh yes, that's CB1. That's CB1. But yeah, man, Amos was, to me, he looked nice. Also, Madrano. Well, let's go to Krosky Merritt first. These are his highlights, and we talked about it that way. But just overall, like how Krosky Merritt just forcing dudes to miss tackles. You know, he's not going to get stopped by the first tackler. You know, yes, we all know about his athleticism, but you just see an extra oomph. You see extra juice. You just see the overall, how he's just not from the same realm from our other running backs. Yeah, I know he's a 7th round pick. I understand that. But he's not your average 7th round pick. This is a dude who should have gone much higher in the draft class. And, you know, also just this. Like a lot of dudes who are in late round picks, they're undersized. They fell for a reason. Undersized, super raw, old, you know, something like that. This is a guy where he's 24, but he has elite athleticism. He has the film. Only played one game last year due to eligibility issues. He's not your average 7th round pick. I'm like, even though he averaged 3.4 yards per carry, in my opinion, man, like I keep thinking about this to myself. I was like, dude, I think he's gonna get week 1 carries. I don't think he's gonna start over Brian Robinson, but I think he's gonna be able. I think he's gonna be starting by week 5. I originally thought week 7. I think it's now week 5, man. You just see it, man. Like everybody's raving about him in training camp. All the beat writers, the size and speed and vision and power. He recently had first team reps. And he did well with first team reps in a training camp. Telling y'all right now, Kane Madrano, the biggest knock on Kane Madrano obviously was his tackling. Also because he's converting from strong safety to linebacker. He's a bit undersized. I mean, he's 6'4", but weight-wise, he needs to get up there. But, you know, they're saying here, obviously he's a tweener. But on Friday, he finished with 3 solo tackles and was very active. Another area Madrano must clean up on is his tendency to over-pursue. We saw him in training camp where he is his coverage. He's getting interceptions. Obviously, you'd expect that from a dude who runs 4.45. But at the same time, he has he's a supremely athletically gifted. He's taking advantage of this Jordan McGee injury. McGee will be back though. But you know, Friday was a good night for Madrano. Not only Friday, but like training camp for him, I'd give him a green light. Like he's the one where I'm just like, okay, he might have to redshirt this year because he's learning a new position. He's a bit undersized, but no. He's coming in and making plays in training camp. Coming in and making plays in the first game and the first preseason game. I saw him get active in the run game. Man, I don't know, man. He's the one that surprised me the most out of everybody in the rookie draft class. Well, yeah, Nug Benogany, he did his thing. Yeah, I called him on my previous video. He did good. Corey Brooks, yeah, undrafted free agent though. But I'm talking about the dudes we drafted. There's a stat I'm gonna pull up that Connolly Jr., ladies and gentlemen, this guy. This is him. 14 pass block snaps, 1 pressure allowed, 77.7 run block grade. At right tackle. Let me read it again. 14 pass block snaps, only 1 pressure allowed. I'm telling you right now. And also, like, with him, like, he's the youngest one. I believe he's 21 years old. Supremely raw. No, I won't say supremely raw, but, like, this is a guy where I'm just like, people were saying that if he were to come into the draft next year, he would have been a top 10 pick. And he has all the great veterans on our O-line. Like, I wouldn't be surprised that like he starts off with the right tackle, then replaces Tunsil at the left. We got ourselves one. It seems like in my opinion, he's starting off on the right foot. We talked about Connolly Jr. We talked about Amos. We talked about Lane. Lane, unfortunately, is the one due to quarterback play, and also he didn't play that much in the beginning. It's hard to do your thing. But, Lane has been the one that's been pressing all over throughout training camp as well. Talked about Medrano. Talked about Bill. And Lane's the one where I'm just like, he's the one where I think he's going to start punt returning. He's in a battle with Luke at the slot. Lane's a time-ticking bomb. I would not be surprised if he goes off the next game. Wait till he has a competent quarterback at hand. Oh, wait, we got one. We got a franchise one. Just wait. Just wait. I think he might be our playoff Diami this year. My prediction for this upcoming year, Conley Jr. is going to be our starting right tackle. Whether it's week 1, by the last week, he's going to be our starting right tackle, in my opinion. Amos is going to be a starting week 1 cornerback. That's 2 stars already in the rookie draft class. Lane is going to be contributing, starting on special teams, punt returner. Also, he's going to be our playoff Diami, in my opinion. Our deep threat. Medrano is going to be a key cog in special teams. Now, this is all from our rookie campaign. This is my prediction. This prediction could be shit. Honestly, it could be shit. It could be playoff shit. But like playoff shit. But I think Medrano, he's a wild card because I think McGee is going to start alongside Luvu and Wagner because they're talking about having 3 linebacker formations to stop the run. Now, granted, that's not going to be the formation that be played the most. I don't think McGee's going to be playing like freaking 50% of snaps. But, McGee will be included in that. I think also McGee, like DQ said, McGee, as a rookie, they were planning on, making packages just for him to get on the field. I'm assuming on pass downs to replace Wagner. But, even though I think Medrano's going to be in there for special teams, and that's where he's going to make his money this year, don't rule out Medrano challenging McGee. And it feels weird to say this because I'm just like, I did not expect this from Medrano year 1. I expected it from Medrano year 2. Just saying. It's a great problem to have. And I'm a big fan of McGee, as the Commanders are evidently as well, the coaches. Anyways, that's Medrano. And then I already talked about Bill. I think Bill's going to be a week 5 starter. Krosky Merritt is, he has too much. He's just oozing with talent and potential. The coaches are noticing it, which is why you don't see a 7th round pick get first team snaps a week in the training camp. You see that later on. But a week in the training camp, and he delivered. He had a long run in training camp. That's 5 picks. And I'm not even talking about Jacory Brooks with our undrafted free agent. Kudos to Adam Peters. Granted, now this video might be complete shit because, I'm talking into the future and, it's way too super, super early. But what I'm saying is, as of right now, things are looking very bright for our draft class. I think AP cooked. And we were all on AP saying, oh, trade back. He's a motherfucker. Let me cook. Get out of my kitchen and take off your apron. You don't deserve one. He had his Gordon Ramsay on energy that night. I was one of those dudes yelling at him. I'm like, dude, trade back. He's like, bro, take off your glasses and take off your apron and get the fuck out of my kitchen. And I did with my head down. And now look at me. I was like, yes, chef. He's right. Yeah, chef, you're right. Man, I'm going to end this video. Before I end this video, though, I want to end it with a laugh. This is Brady Burger Manders. Follow this dude. He's a good dude. I actually know him. He's good with dogs. No, for real, he's good with dogs. He's a good dude. But he pointed this out. Chargers fans are over here getting pissed off about St. Juice. Look at these tweets. First big plays on St. Juice. Oh, my bad. I haven't even showed this. First big plays on St. Juice. Bro is terrible. St. Juice on the Chargers. The Harbors love them a barbecue chicken corner. St. Juice is Mike Davis, bro. St. Juice in midseason form already. Benjamin St. Juice with the busted play. He was completely lost. Wide receiver was wide open. Welcome to hell. These are Chargers fans. Again, this is Brady. Fuck. Burger Manders, follow this dude. He's a good dude. He's good with dogs. Yeah, I thought that was funny, man. This is circling around Twitter right now. Hey, man, I'm not trying to kick somebody while they're down. I don't believe in that. But he was kicking me while I was down last year. St. Juice was kicking me last year. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Matt Gay. Get your act together, dude. And don't give me PTSD this year. Please. Please.